Hello, it's me, Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo Bitch. And I'm here in the fabulous Plaza España in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic on vacation. And many people do not know that I went to university here. This is one of the countries where I attended university. And this is my first time coming back to the country in 13 years. Yes, that's a long time. And I want you guys to see what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Presidente Black. Okay? Okay, if you see me drinking a beer in Miami, girl, something happened. But when in Rome, or when in Santo Domingo, but this is so good, and I'm gonna get tore up because it has 6% more liquor than something else. So anyway, I did not think what I'm gonna talk to you about, I didn't think that it would be fair of me, being the gay socialite, that it would be fair for me not to be true to my roots and talk about what I feel about the gay community here in Santo Domingo and how I felt about it then compared to how I feel about it now. Now let's keep in mind there has been a 13 years span of time between the time that I was here and the time that I've returned right now. When I left, I was very disappointed in the gay community. I did not think that it was very cultured. There really wasn't a lot to do. It was very trashy. It was very dirty. It was just not something that I had a lot of respect for. Coming back here now, I must say, when I say night and day, there are clubs here. You can go out on a Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I can't help you on Monday and Tuesday. But you can go out on the nights that I just mentioned, and within walking distance, you can find 4 or 5 different locales where you can have a great time and meet many people, and music is just like you're in the States. And so I will say, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. Did not expect to find that when I came here. So let me tell you a little bit about the clubs where I went. First, I went to I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, and that's okay, Esticu, let's say it like that. They're on Instagram as well, and they follow me on Instagram, I follow them. I will say that whoever runs their Instagram site or their Facebook site is absolutely fabulous. I understand that they're out of Mexico, but this is a person that helped me with a hotel because when I used to live here, I lived in a really ootsy-pootsy, richy-poo-poo area, which is about 20-30 minutes away from La Zona Colonial. Because I know the country, I knew this time that I wanted to stay inside La Zona Colonial because that's where everything was, where you could just walk and do everything. And I didn't want to have to take a taxi every time I wanted to do something. And the person that ran their site, I will say, is amazing. Answered every email, every message that I sent. And it was just so refreshing to see people who were so sweet and so informative and so willing to help their customers or future customers. And because they were so nice, I actually went there every single night. I've been there every single night that they've been open since I've been here. Now, when I went there, this is a 2-story club. Some people, I'm gonna be honest, if you're not used to going to some place that is full, and when I say full, baby, full, to the point where you pretty much have to elbow your way to the bar, then this isn't the place for you. But if you're a person that does not have a problem being around place full with cute boys from left to right, front to back. Now I've been in countries. Now let me explain the Dominican Republic to you. And I know I'm going all over the place and rambling, but that's okay. Let me explain the Dominican Republic to you. There are countries where you can go, and I'm not gonna say which ones I've been to, but you can just know which countries I've lived in, where in a gay club, maybe one guy out of every 20 is cute. Here in the Dominican Republic, maybe one guy out of every 50 isn't cute. Let's just say that. So imagine being in a place where you're surrounded by beautiful men and women, because I have to give a shout out to the lesbians too, and there you're just surrounded by them and it's crowded. Now they also have a second level with a patio and a terrace and a bar on the second level as well. So that's one spot. Bartenders very friendly, music very good, blah, blah, blah. Next place I went was a place called Fogo. Fogo, beautiful club. Small, intimate. If you're from Miami, girl, trust me, we're not used to big clubs anyway. So small, intimate, well-designed, a little taken back by the first time I went that they didn't have Wi-Fi. Girl, Miss Fogo, you need to get Wi-Fi because people from other countries, girl, we need to be able to check in and let people know where we are. Second, I think that now there is a cover charge at this particular place. At both of them there were, but one of them you got to drink for free, so it really wasn't a cover charge. So there is a cover charge. The drinks are a little bit more expensive, but it is designed nice. This, you do find people, a lot of the gay guys who put a little bit more effort into the way that they dress and the way that they look, and you know, trying to give you a little bit of like, I'm Lorenzo, bitch. They did. Okay, I can respect that. I think I got called RuPaul at least 10 times while I was there, and that's okay too, because RuPaul is the shit. And so if somebody wants to call me RuPaul, it's okay, bitch. I'm not mad, as long as you're not calling me somebody tired and raggedy and run down and broke. The next place I went was a place called Gallery. Gallery is, I believe, owned by the same people who own Fogo. This place also was very cute. They have little dancers and things like that, and it's open late. It's open later than even the other clubs. So if you're one of those people that does not like to go to bed, then girl, you're good for that too. And then there was also another place right on around the corner. I'm gonna say it's called G Bar. I know I'm saying that's not the name, but it's right on the corner. Went in and girl, can't even remember the name of the place that I went. Isn't that sad? But the point that I'm making is that here in Santo Domingo, when I left, there really was not a huge gay community. It wasn't as open. It is so open and so free and so liberating right now that anybody can come here and have a good time and be free. And not even in Miami. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I live in Brickell. Not in Brickell nor downtown do we have any gay clubs. None. Zero. Girl, they don't exist. We can go to Coral Gables and go to places in Coral Gables, like Azucar. We can go to South Beach, and there are places in South Beach. But even in South Beach, you cannot be in South Beach on a Friday or Saturday night and literally walk to 5 different clubs in walking distance at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You cannot. You can go to one like the Palace earlier and then they close, and then maybe on Saturday night you can have 2 options. You can go to Score and then you can go to Twist. And because you can't walk your ass all the way to Molto because you've been passed out. So what I'm saying is, it's like for people who are thinking about a place to go for vacation where it's completely open, they do not have a problem with your sexuality, they do not have a problem with people holding hands, with people showing who they are. The gay clubs are right in the middle of everything. So people are actually being themselves, and that's incredibly important. Then I would absolutely suggest that this is a place you come. They put a lot of effort into looking good and to making sure that they are keeping up with the latest fashion trends and things like that. So you can feel, because you know your mama's been here rocking fashion, baby. Yes, I have. And it's really windy, so if you see like a lot of movement, girl, it's because I think Irma's coming, girl, and gonna blow me right out of this Plaza España. So I'm just saying, if you want to come here and you're a short and t-shirt type of person, you will be completely comfortable. If you're more like me, more couture, you can rock those too, because there are people here who really adore fashion. And there are even restaurants that, there's a restaurant, this is so funny, there's a restaurant here called Paco's. They changed the name to Grans, but girl, it's still Paco's because everybody still calls it Paco's. But this is the restaurant where everybody goes and they hang out all night long. And all the gay community goes there, and everybody sits there from afternoon, morning, and night. So that is also an option. So it's like, even if you're someone who has decided, I can't take any more of the clubs, and you just want to go and sit at a restaurant that's completely open with an outdoor cafe and everything, that is also an option to you, Miss Pacos. So me and my Presidente Black, and this is a shout out to all my Dominican friends who live in the United States. The first person that comes to mind is Gregory Trujillo. I don't know why he's the first person that comes to mind, but he's the first Dominican that comes to mind. He's not gay, but he's just the first Dominican that comes to mind. But I don't know if we have Presidente Black in Miami. I've never even heard of it. So I want you guys to all know that this is definitely a place that you can come, and you should absolutely try staying in La Zona Colonial, as opposed to being like me usually and doing one of those 5-star hotels that are going to be 20 to 30 minutes away from everything. Try one of the boutique hotels here in La Zona Colonial, and you're going to have a fabulous time. This is Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard. Hashtag the Gay Socialite. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo Bitch. Hashtag why live anywhere else. Hashtag bitch, I'm on vacation. Kisses.